is going through a tough building experience. It has been criticized for what has been described as building affordable homes at a lethargic pace. Prima targets to build 210,000 units by 2018, but however, as to date, it has only delivered 883 units. I'm here at one of Prima's side, and I, Zunaira Saieed, will bring you insights to what is holding Prima back. I spoke to Prima's CEO, Datuk Abdul, Mutalib, Alias, and some key market players about this.
It's frustrating because we also understand the public's concerns, but it's also frustrating on the side because what it also means that we have to continuously communicate to the public.
If you look at all the pricing of the houses here, no young starter in the employment sector would be able to buy any houses in here.
You know, the market knows what construction cost per square feet is. You cannot go overboard also.
So because Prima has not been meeting their targets each year.
In 2012, we worked closely with the KPTG to identify suitable land, all federal land. I think we identified close to 1,600 acres of federal land. But what was eventually allocated to us was only about 108 acres 1 year later.
Prima has their own limitations because land was a state matter.
Yeah.
So each and every state have their own plans as far as state lands are concerned. Perhaps that could be done. Something the government has to do is conversion of state lands for Prima. There must be an act of parliament.
Well, the challenges is always the approvals that we have to go through.
I think there should be an overall master plan in terms of affordable schemes. The government has to take on and see what are the prevailing issues, why Prima is unable to meet its target.
1 year later, we find out that you will only be given 108 acres, out of which 47 acres saja yang kita boleh pakai. It's a long process I can tell you that.
So what you need to do, get private developers who have got parcels of land. A major chunk is, a good proportion of their land is set for affordable homes. And how do you promote, how do you encourage them is tax incentives. There should be lots of incentive from both state and the federal government.
Maybe you can give me higher density, higher plot ratio, so I can build more. I can build more units.
Those lands are identified for certain projects. So for the ministry to release that land, they may have to find another land, which I can understand their position. It will be difficult for them to identify a suitable land. So they would rather hang on to the land and fight for the budget.
Will they give you a fast track basis? So sometimes you get a lot of frustration from agencies, even sometimes from state governments within the ruling government of the day. Sometimes even those you don't get fast track basis. So in some case things can be improved on.
There's so much of hoo-ha about all these affordable homes, but very little developments that come out of the market.
Now internally, what we are targeting is that by 2018, we hope to complete 210,000.
All those you mentioned, tax incentives, import certain import duties waiver, all those are things that the government can actually encourage us to do affordable housing. Because like I said, when you do affordable housing, margins are not lucrative.
The government should provide tax rebates in terms of waiver of stamp duty. In terms of statutory payments all come under the state government. Perhaps it should talk to the state governments, and there must be a streamlined and a uniform law applied.
We want to make sure they can get the development order fast and their building plan approval fast, so that you can get the construction. And DO and BP actually lies with the local council under the state . The faster we get, the faster we can start construction. And this is where you ask my challenge, right? This is where my challenge is.
So if a new building affordable home, it comes under the federal government rather than meeting the state government requirement.
Certain states, they're quite forthcoming. They actually give us land. But when we actually went down and visit the site, we also find out that those lands are not suitable. It's quite far out from the city.
Let's say if you buy a land at KLCC, you buy 1,000 or 2,000 ringgit per square feet. No way you can do affordable housing. No way.
We must make sure that the 230,000 that has been approved to hit the ground fast. And to hit the ground fast is to get the DO and BP fast.